Previously on Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker.
With more enthusiasm. Oh, even Sleeping Weight woke up.
Engage! Engage!
We just had a Power Rangers moment or something.
The last time I was on the MSQ.
Enjoying this nice music. It's so chill. I like it. Well, I think I see your Stola over there, so let me go ahead and talk to her. And if... Oh, there's Alizé too. Okay, so I can be able to talk to everybody real quickly. Is it not strange they lack passion to research that which they desire above all else? If we are fortunate, the Iya residing in these crystals will shed light on this contradiction. Alizé? I have tried reaching out to whatever is inside this crystal, but all I can hear is sporadic moaning. Oh, that's weird. It's like little jiggly enemies over there. I want to fight them, but I don't want to waste too much time. Okay. Oh, yeah. I just remembered. We lost Astinian and Thancred. Dang, man. I just remember that. You cast your thoughts towards the crystalline desolate, but there is no response. Okay. That's the same thing that Alizé just said she had issues with. Okay, I do want to say... I still think that everyone is not really dead. I don't think everyone is dead. Whoa. You wish to speak? Very well. Pray a moment if you would. Oh, is that it? Okay. Well, let me talk to Alphen over here. And then I'll find Graha in a Urianje. I suppose there is a logic to the creature comprised of spiritual energy utilizing crystals as living spaces, but it is nevertheless surprising to me. Oh, okay. Despite my best efforts, my overtures have elicited no response from this crystal. I can but assume its resident sleepeth most soundly, or so I hope. They're dead. I'm just kidding now. If I heard correctly, the Iya within this crystal says it will emerge from within shortly. Do you suppose they all appear as Code does? Maybe. I kind of figured as much. Strange moaning comes and goes, but soon fades into silence. Okay, that's strange. Where is this last one? Right over here? Okay. Why we seek our end, you ask? If you wish to know, I will tell you. Just a moment, I must remember. What form did I take when I last emerged? Oh, that's weird. Alright, man, give me some details. Did your inquiries yield satisfactory responses? I see. If they fail to answer, then it's likely because their minds have unraveled due to prolonged idleness. They are not but concentrated ether now. Worry not, there are no others who have need of these longings. They will not prove a hindrance to remain as they are. But more importantly, you said some few did answer your request for an audience, yes? I imagine they will be with us ere long. Okay. Oh, stick with the pointy end 9. Hey. I was like, oh, I got a trophy. Sweet. Oh, I hit max level. Oh, that means I gotta switch to my other jobs now. Okay, that makes sense. Linguidity awaits in his brethren arrival. I had no luck, but everyone else fared well enough. Quite a few Iya have awoken. Ah, there they are. Are you guys gonna take off your heads too? May I introduce you to Laka, Duke, and Nee? No, you guys actually wave. No taking off the heads. It's been too long, Coco. I dare say Serve 4 has completed in orbit? Indeed, until the travelers brought to my attention, I had noticed how unraveled some had become. Travelers. Ah, of course. The ones who wish to know why we seek to regain corporal form. The truth of the matter is plain to see as the neighboring systems, but my single account would fail to satisfy the requirement of scientific objectivity. Thus did I bid them awaken you. Am I the only one who struggles to tell who is speaking? Nay, thou art not, in the absence of corporal forms, and the divergence they afford, may have such similarity in voices unavoidable. By the way, Kokad, have you already observed the requisite custom for the travelers? That which one is expected to do when receiving guests, a matter of proper form? Nope, he took it off his head. Ah, yes, so long as it's been, it had completely escaped my mind, and still does. What was it again? I can't seem to remember. And they do the same thing too. Neither do I. Pity. I was hoping you would. Perhaps we can search the archives for answers? Come now, Neek. The archives have long been frozen. At least we subject ourselves to further dolor. Surely you recall that much. Okay. Ah, of course, food. The custom is to serve food. Beings of flesh such as they must regularly replenish their ether. By contributing to their replenishment, we communicate our friendly intention. That's right. We duly invite you to join us in a communal repast, after which we may engage in leisurely conversation. If we have a chance to learn something, then I see no reason to decline. Excellent. If you care to follow, we shall feast you on the purest ether. Oh, we eating good tonight, boys. We eating good tonight. I don't even know what we eating. This facility is where we replenish our ether. There is no particular name for it, but if we traditionalists sometimes use the word restaurant, now then, if we would take your place with your comrades, the space will soon be awash with purest ether. Please absorb as much as you like. I mean, I had an idea that he wouldn't really serve us food, but I'm curious what it might actually be. If it is as I suspected, then this is so-called feast. Actually, let's just see if it for ourselves. Fear not, we are not like to come to harm. How do you know, Yustola? If they are thus able to replenish their ether, the loss of vital substance isn't like to be cause of their demise. Ether, they said, but I can't help but feel a bit nervous. Yeah, I'm a little nervous myself. Judging by the construction of this facility, it would seem that Ia directly draw upon the ether. We are told to stand wherever we like. This strikes me as less of a meal and more of a ritual. Yeah, the way we're positioned here is kind of weird. Alright, well, let's feast. Fresh abandon. You brace yourself for a rush of sweet, sweet ether, but nothing seems to happen. Perhaps you need to wait a little longer. Sweet, sweet ether. Almost like candy. You brace yourself again, but again, nothing seems to happen. Just as I suspected, a Metacolinously as one might recreate, the Ea's home world is the ultimate thaw. One cannot simply generate ether here. As recreations, our friends are oblivious to this fact, to the very truth of their existence, much like the phantoms of the recreated Omicron. However, appearance may seem we may have ever be mindful that it is the memories of the dead with whom we deal. Okay. So, did you have your fill of ether? Alas, we could not absorb it. A deficiency in our forms, it would seem. Oh, how very unfortunate. May I ask how you normally replenish your ether? What? Through your mouths, you say? How very preemptive and quaint. To think that their mouths serve not only to expel sound, but draw in substance besides. Such life forms have long since vanished from our system. Though we regrettably could not partake of our magnificent feast, rest assured we feel your welcome and most keenly. In the course of acquainting ourselves with your sophisticated ways, however, we could not fail but wonder, wherefore do you wish to obtain vessels of flesh, and thence to vanish? Will you not serve us with an explanation? You flesh and blood beings are always so hasty. It does have its charm. However, very well, we shall indulge you. In the beginning, when the Ea yet possessed corporal bodies, our ancestors dedicated themselves to the pursuit of knowledge and technological advancement. By transcending all limitations, we believe we would eliminate sorrow and abide in true happiness. From the tangible such as land to the intangible such as labor, there exist myriad hindrances to progress, but the most confining of all was the flesh itself. Our natural lifespan was drastically meddling, you see. Too short to enjoy unharried lives, yet too long to be considered disposable. Furthermore, to the simple maintain to the integrity of our bodies demanded considerable resources. But we managed to solve this problem. After long years, we discovered how to become non-corporeal entities with everlasting lives, untroubled by the failures of flesh. Thus changed, we have more time and freedom to continue our scientific pursuits. We went on to make ever greater strides in our quest to transcend all limitations, until we finally decided to change the last of them of all, the limit of knowledge. That is to say, deciphering the laws of creation. He sought to discover how the universe came into being and explain all distant phenomenon, and thence predicted the future. If we could but archive this, we believe that we could be free from our uncertainty and anxiety. And did you find the answers you sought? Yes, we did. Our efforts revealed to us a fundamental truth. Knowledge of said truth is essential for the continuation of our conversation. If they would learn more, we share it with you. No, we mustn't. Primitive as they are, it would be unspokenly cruel to deprive them of their ignorance. They are possessed of corporal forms, their lives readily ended. As those who have gone before, it is not our duty to warn them? What thinkest thou? We have deliberated and come to a consensus. If you are resolved to know it, we will disclose you to the truth we discovered, the truth of the universe. Seek us at the stone pillars just outside the bounds of the Abad, a place called Elegia? Okay. Interesting. It's true that a lack of knowledge can beget fear. Therefore, in theory, by acquiring all knowledge, it may be possible to attain peace. But as Heidelin told us, all those people who attempted to free their worlds from life's woes met with failure. And ye are among them. As their presence here attests, the tale we are about to hear will not be a happy one. Maybe. You may be intimately familiar with a problem, know it like the back of your hand, yet the powerless to solve it. In the course of my struggles, I have often been able to keenly aware of this fact. I wonder how the Ia never felt the same frustration. To define the laws of creation would have been no small feat, even for the Ia. Nay, having eternal life and hence no sense of haste would only have made it harder. Such tremendous drive for knowledge they once must have had, and I struggled to reconcile it with the listless beings before us. Whatever answers they found, it did not bring them happiness. Like our master, Yustola seeketh the truth of creation. How would the truth of the Ia, who uncovered all only to desire to the end, fall upon her ears? Let's give it to my... Let's give it to my sage. A fundamental truth. We will hear it, of course. Let us learn what has led such an enlightened people to the indolent end. Okay? Where knowledge leads. Something seems to be weighing on Urianger's mind. Every join the year, there is one trifling matter I would fain investigate. Anthony Gratia, might I trouble you for your assistance? But of course. My thanks. We shall head outside the Abad, if you would kindly follow me. I know it's not what mischief you are plotting, Urianger, but I trust you have our best interests at heart. The rest of us shall go on ahead to Elegia. Least you worry, we won't start without you. What do you got to say about that, Yustola? Go on and assist Urianger with his mysterious task. We shall wait for you. There was naught but desert out there. Would Urianger wish to investigate? As long as Urianger explains himself to you, then I shall be satisfied. Do lend him an ear to my stead. Alright. Okay, where we need to go and what's going on now? I was not expecting to start learning a lot about a civilization that once lived. I mean, I guess it makes sense to learn about the life that once was here beforehand, but I wasn't expecting to have a lot of knowledge or gain a lot of knowledge about them through this. A spring and a sizable at one. I have noticed it is the midst of dunes. Aye, this place shall serve. What are you planning to do? Is it the spring that you wish to investigate? Pray forgive me, my friends, but there is naught to investigate. So it's but a pretense to speak in private. I figured as much. You have our undivided attention. As we established here in Ultima Thule, Those denizens of ruined stars are created in their twilight days. Yet one question does arise in my mind. So faithfully formed are the Omicrons, they believe themselves yet amongst the living. How dost thou suppose this is possible? I don't know, maybe they studied for like a long time? Many tests, possibly? Meteon has taken their hearts into herself. Meteon made contact with them while they were still alive. Oh! Is this the colony that one of the Meteons found, and they said there's still some life forms, but it wasn't going so well? My throat was drying up. I'm gonna go with the first one. Maybe she took in their hearts. I'm inclined to agree. If Meteon can take the emotions of others as her own, I dare say she would be able to recreate them more faithfully than had she relied on any historical account. By which logic, she must have visited them while they still live. The dragons and the Ea both. So it definitely was. So too did I theorize, and upon that assumption, consider how those two races may have met their demise. According to thy own tale, Meteon perceived the emotions of those nearby as her own, right? A heightened sense of empathy and erotic to her nature as a intellectual. In the course of her starfaring journey, if she encountered beings who strongly desire a sensation of their existence, she would be powerless before that desire. Even as she possessed the power to grant it, the power of dynamis. It is my superstition that, overwhelmed by their longing for death, Meteon did unleash dynamis and ushered the dragons and Ea unto their doom. Oh, are you saying that? Of course, such was not always the outcome. Full many stars did she find already lost to ruin, right? In order to create a terminus, however, the fervent desire for the end is essential. Therefore, should you struggle to find the way forward, pray ask yourselves this. In the place where you stand, who is the soul that yearned most desperately for oblivion? Oh! Why do you tell us this now? Never again would I betray your trust. This pledge I did make to my comrades. In bringing thee into my confidence, I would remain true to my word. As for thee, let us consider it my fitting reward for the secrets I harbor for the crystal exarch. Once I placed my faith in the chosen path, walking at thy side, full knowing that we were bound for thy demise. I ask now that thou returnest the favor and abide in faith as I fulfill my own destiny. If you say my debt has come due, how am I to refuse? 'Tis indelicate of me. I know full well I can but beg thy forgiveness. Yet even if I must needs go to such length, I cannot well feign ignorance of the answer I have found within. He's gonna sacrifice himself, isn't he? In answer to the question, in what moment might I stand strongest? After all, that's what we've been through. I will say only this. Do what you must. Do what you must and see your conviction through. I shall, my friend, I shall. Without further ado, then, let us go join our comrades. Yeah, I definitely think he's gonna try to sacrifice himself. He's gonna be the next one to do so. Let us be off too. See, I like Ia. Or Gaia. Gaia? Okay. Graha. Don't mind me. Come, let us hear the Ia's tale and learn what caused such enlightened beings to crave nihility? What the heck? I don't think I've seen that word before. While we awaited, we mentioned our star situation to the Ia. They nodded sagely, or something to that effort. I understand you've taken care of business. If you're ready to begin, then so are we. Alright, well, let's get this going. It seems everyone is accounted for, shall we then? Yep, let's do it.
Please continue. Tell us about this truth you discovered.
Very well. Bear in mind, however, that the purpose of this conversation is not to impart scholarly knowledge, for such requires that you comprehend the subject matter, which you will not.
I was not expecting her voice to sound like this.
We will forego the intricacies of our scientific methodology and deal only with the conclusion, the end of our society and our world. We acknowledge, with regret, that your star is in the midst of the same panic-induced cataclysm that befell Deneb 3. As such, in order to avoid causing undue distress, we will refrain from explicitly stating how much time you have remaining.
You are entirely too kind. I pray you recount your tale as you see fit.
In the beginning, the universe was but a tiny particle. Then suddenly, this particle began to expand.
The Big Bang.
Having remained entirely in the bounds of your star, the phenomenon may be difficult for your kind to grasp. But this expansion has since continued unabated. Speculating that the universe could not grow indefinitely, we sought to learn what might occur, and made a worrying discovery. The stars will continue to spread apart, as will their finite thermal energies. Eventually, all heavenly bodies will grow cold and freeze. No new stars will be born, and the universe will enter into an eternal ice age.
No life ever recreated.
In hopes of proving that this determination was erroneous, we scrutinized our research from all angles, even as we sought to avert the everlasting winter. The endeavor proved fruitless. So infamously so, in fact, that it became synonymous with vain effort. The universe as we know it would end, and there is no way to prevent it. Beneath the weight of this knowledge, our society stagnated. Though we had time still, it was a cold comfort. Why strive for anything when desolation is assured? When our wealth of wisdom, accumulated since the dawning of our kind, would be forever lost, no civilization would rise from our ashes, no scholar recover our knowledge. In silence unbroken, naught would stir. Intellect was once our pride. Overnight, it became our shame. Our works, monuments to futility. Immortality, our greatest invention, became a source of suffering. Rather than suffer on, many chose to unmake themselves, by means of etheric exsanguinators. Etched upon these stones are the testaments of such souls, though many left no words at all, thinking it a pointless gesture. Once we have obtained vessels of flesh, we likewise intend to vanish. If you understand this, understand aught of our tale, you will abandon your quest for knowledge.
But it might be the key to bringing back one of our friends, or our friends potentially. I don't know.
Ignorance truly is bliss. If you would cling to your illusory happiness, remain primitive and pure. It is the only way.
So that's your story. While I appreciate your advice, I will not heed it. Convinced though you may be of this truth, it is yours and not mine. Indeed, truth, I have ever believed, is in the eye of the beholder.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Are you suggesting that we have reached a faulty conclusion? That our science failed us?
Potentially.
Hardly. As you yourself said, the subject matter is beyond my comprehension. And that, I accept, is true. I do not possess the knowledge to prove or disprove your conclusion. In my mortal years, I doubt I could even approach the wisdom of the air. But of one thing am I absolutely certain. I would not be happier in ignorance.
I figured she was very enticed by them.
No! You mustn't! The most important lesson I've learned is that learning isn't simply passing one's eyes over words. Nay, 'tis when understood for oneself that knowledge attains its true value. This is what has sustained me, driven me onward in joy and wonder, in anger and sorrow. The universe may end, and all may be for naught, but I will live as I always have. I will always seek out new knowledge, and no conclusion of yours, no matter how grim, can dampen my desire.
Right. That's our girl. She's always in pursuit of knowledge.
I suppose it is only to be expected.
Oh.
Their feeble minds cannot fathom the terrifying gravity of it all.
To be honest, I couldn't really tell that they were, you know, having any type of influence from Meteon.
Worry not. We consider it our duty to enlighten you, and we will not stop until you grasp the full extent of our despair.
But it makes sense that if she came here during the time they were living, they would be influenced.
Keep calm and listen well. Though my body will soon dissipate, there may be a way to restore it. Asm's magic. So long as our souls remain, you can use it to summon us back.
Oh, that makes sense. I didn't even think of that. Asm has the creation magic.
But you mustn't, for it would mean losing our way forward. This I only reveal so that you can promise not to invoke the magic. We came here knowing what victory may cost, so press on. Press on, and do not look back.
Urianger?
I shall join thee. As subterfuge is not required, thou shalt not suffer for mine absence.
Whoa!
Urianger.
What? I was not expecting both of them to go right
My
here.
resolve hath never been as strong as thine. Full oft have I wavered in my decisions, and afterwards been stricken with regret. In spite of this, I may still stand with my comrades, supporting them as they attempt the greatest of feats. This truth I have learned in the course of our journey. And many though my shortcomings may be, I may also claim to excel in prophecies. My studies, into which have granted me the flexibility of mind needed to bend this malleable reality.
Kind of makes sense. The two brainworms in the group are gonna go
Thus shall I
together.
hope that thou mayest have the strength to resist, and our comrades the strength to continue.
I mean, bookworms.
With you to urge us on, how could we possibly fail?
Yeah, see, now that I know that we can bring him back with Azim's, I feel like it's not a really bad sacrifice to look at now. But still, the fact that we're gonna be pretty much by ourselves for a while is still a little frightening.
What's this? An extinguished civilization. Rekindled.
That's right. Our quest doesn't end here. We'll press on, and we will find you.
There. That's where you'll find me.
In the giant dead planet?
Is that another star?
I mean, it's been hovering above us the whole time, guys.
Of the stars we visited, most were already devoid of life. And where there was life still, the inhabitants wished for death. But even death, we learned, isn't truly the end. It is but a part of the cycle of rebirth. Souls return to the star, or in its absence, a larger flow. And eventually they are reborn, alive again, to know suffering anew. True salvation lies not in dying. It lies in not being born. This is the gift I would give to you. To that end, we created an egg wherein life cannot quicken. That dead sun. Attain it if you can, before your friends' emotions fade away, along with their protection.
Okay. Never have I felt such emptiness. It is as if a part of me is gone. Yeah, it's because so many of our friends are gone right now. Oh man. I'm fine, Anthony. Like I said, our quest doesn't end here. Okay, Graha, what's next, buddy? Victory Lost. I don't think victory is lost, but that is one interesting title right there. One very interesting title. Grahatia regards his comrades in solemn silence. Are you all ready to continue on? Yep. Then let us make for where that light shone. Yustola and Urianger have opened the way for us. It said level 90, so that means we're getting real close, folks. We're getting really close. Oh, even the blue quest started showing up. And that's it right there. The tube. Some manner of EA device. If our friends awaken it, then it should be safe to use. Judging by the direction, this should be the place. Yes, I can feel it. The ether emanating from the arcane pattern. This is a portal, and no mistake. Let us see where it leads. Alright, well, let's go. Whoa, what the heck is this? Whoa, this place reminds me of Alizah a little bit. Interesting. Yeah. Enemies, of course. Eliminate intruders. Alright, well, let's go. Hold on, I forgot to throw this down. One more for safe measure. Alright. Cool. Wait, back here? Yeah, this looks really cool looking. But very destroyed. I wonder what it once was. Amazing. Yet another civilization. Yep. And they seem like they got hostiles too. Attacked as soon as you arrive. Not the most welcoming of places, is it? Yeah, you can say that. We must try to find denizens who are amenable to conversation. We should also get the lay of the land, see how far we can go. I'll help Alphina with that. In the meantime, you and Graha can search for friendlier folk. Alright. Apart from hostile beings, take care with your footing. And mislike the look of this terrain. Oh yeah. Not knowing what the locals are like, you'll be best take care of yourselves. We'll find you once we finish exploring. So if we're doing this final dungeon with the trust system, my guess is that we're only going to have Graha, Alphino, and Alizé for the trust system. But I don't think the final trial will allow us to use it unless that Azine thing comes true. Okay, 89 south. I expect the twins will seek the outmost bounds of the Isle, so I propose we search for the central area. Okay? There are machines prowling here and there, sentinels in all likelihood. Like those you encountered, they will most certainly attack any who venture too close. So let us avoid them and look for others that appear more approachable. Okay? Whoa, what the heck? Oh my gosh, these things look pretty cool. Dang, this is some Xenoblade Chronicles looking enemies. Because you went chasing ether currents, your friend's souls faded away. Oh, what? Oh, man. Well, you can blame the Stynian for throwing them out for me. You know, he was the one who created the wind. There we go. That's down. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, what? Return to the crystarium. Oh, man, that's a... Okay, whatever. I probably could have finished them if I kept on going, to be honest. But my idiot self was thinking, oh, and I forgot that, I have this second wind that could have helped. Oh, well, that's fine. Let's just switch to my paladin, and then, we'll go back to kicking their butt. Oh! Oh, dang. Yeah, I would have used that. Well, sorry. I would have appreciated that help, though. Dang. If I had known. I'm so hasty whenever I play this by myself and I die. Oh, wait. I think I see you right there. Of course. Hi there. How's it going? There we go. Yeah, I could have stayed and got that help, but I appreciate it, though. Humble's greetings. Hold on. Yeah, I'll bow. And then lie. Oh, wait, nope. Yep. Nope. There we go. Lie-ho. That's funny. Let's see. Okay, the machines here do not appear hostile. Let's see if we can communicate with them. Okay. Begging your pardon, but we are searching for the denizens of the star. Oh, that text box. Interesting looking. Unknown life forms detected. Assigning generic label, interplanetary travelers. Greetings and welcome to the planet. Bleep bloop. The planet? What? Could you please repeat that? It appears your hearing organ is unable to process the name of our tongue. It may be translated into yours as Alphatron. Our people, meanwhile, are called the Omicrons, and you stand within of our outposts. The Omicron, you say, and what it is that you do here. We are preparing for war. Oh, okay. As we presently do not have the designated target, you have nothing to fear. Should your star become designated, however, you will be taken into custody and or terminated. Oh. Not a little frightening, these Omicrons, but at least they seem to be forthright. I will see what else I can learn from this fellow if you could try speaking with the others. Okay, cool. I just found out their name is not very nice. Cool. Now we got all of those. Is there any other ether currents possibly nearby? 102 southeast. So that's right over here, maybe? Oh, I see it up there. Okay. I'm gonna speed run through these. Combat readiness. Okay. And then you say the combat readiness. Resume capability, result, negative, target parameters. Greetings, traveler. We are Omicrons. I don't think that's a good name for right now. Resources. Most recently, we succeeded in subjugating the home world of beings whose strength was said to parallel to dragons. There's a star. Okay, cool. You know, I just thought about it. Hold on. Let me go ahead and add you as a friend. So that we can always stay together. Greetings, traveler. Beware of functionality. Okay. Alright, cool. You learned a few things? So did I. Ere we share our findings, however, I believe it's best to step outside the outposts. Come with me, okay? Ah, there they are. We finished surveying the area. This will come as no surprise, but there was no way forward. There were portals like the ones we used to get here, but those that worked only sent us to isolated isles. And as before, we must locate the embodiment of the emotion that bars the way. What of yourselves? Did you find anyone to speak with? Some Omicrons, not the best name, of course, but... So the Omicrons seek to advance themselves through conquests. Following their victory over the dragons, they stand ready for the next campaign, but their leader has yet to issue new commands, and so they wait. In such place, who could be that fits Urianji's description? A soul whose yearning for oblivion surpasses all others. Urianji said this? During our investigation before we joined you in Eligaya. So that's the way of it. Why couldn't he just say it all for all of us? Given what we know of this place, it's certainly a curious state of affairs. While the dragons in the Ea long for death, the Omicrons long for conflict. As much as that may lead to destruction, it would consider a distinct desire. In order to find the source of the dominant emotion, I believe we should seek out their leader, this Sir. According to M032, the first Omicron with whom we speak, there is a council by which we might communicate with it. Don't tell me another person's trying to sacrifice himself. M32 also added that it would be a pointless exercise, but that in itself, I believe, is worth investigating. What say you? Yeah, let's do it, but no more sacrificing, please. How are we supposed to do the trust system if everyone is sacrificing themselves? Okay. Pointless exercise. What does that mean, I wonder? Considering the Omicron's single-minded character, the lack of new orders does seem unusual. I agree that we should seek out their leader. Okay. Oh, what? No bound, I believe? Grahatia is ready to set forth. So the council we seek lies on the far side of this isle. Given the nature of the ground, the route may not be entirely direct as it seems. Let us all watch our step as we make our way. Well, let's get going. Alright. Let's go grab this ether current while we're at it too. Rip one more Scion soul? I really hope not. You leave... what? I lose a Scion every current? Oh, come on. Well, how else did you guys fly? Okay, I think there's another one nearby too. Alrighty. Yeah, I think I will get that one later. Greetings, sir. Can you hear me? Say something if you can. Awaken, activate, password. Well, I tried. That's okay. Oh, yeah. The globe would suggest it's still operational, but how are we to interact with it? I don't know. This appears to be the console, but it seems unresponsive. Would you care to take a look at it? Sure. Oh. Yep. You try touching, smacking, and attuning with the console, but there is no response. No luck, I see. But there must be a way to activate it. There must. Yeah, we'll get it figured out.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
As am I. Operating such consoles is trying enough. But if we can't even activate it...
Perhaps there is a way. First, consider the world that has been recreated here. Its inhabitants were machines who gathered combat data to enhance themselves. And among the many wars they waged, the most notable was that against the dragons. As you've doubtless surmised, I believe this was the homeworld of Omega.
Oh! Really? Whoa! Hold on! That makes sense why Omega and, was it Shinryu? I think it's Shinryu. The two dragons before Stormblood started. That makes sense why they fight each other and all that. Or matter of fact, it makes sense Omega why he fights dragons. Oh. That's an interesting revelation.
Sid built a jamming device to defeat it, a device which generated massive bursts of lightning, its sole weakness.
That's all well and good, but what does that... Wait. You're not thinking to strike the console with lightning, are you?
As a matter of fact, I am. Ask yourselves this. Why would an entity as puissant as Omega not be designed to suppress the effects of lightning?
Because it relies upon it, or something akin to it, as a source of energy.
My thoughts exactly. And there is a good chance the same is true of the Omicrons and their devices. So, shall I cast caution to the wind and try something reckless and dramatic?
Have at it. I'm not sure this is a good idea. Or I could use my custom-made Omega Jammer. Oh, can I do that? I'm actually kind of curious what he will say after I say that. But I don't think it's gonna matter here. I'm gonna say it.
Wait, you still have it? Sid and Nero's legendary device which brought low the superweapon Omega. Wait, the actual device was much too big to lug around, so you must only have the control module. And there I was getting all excited.
Oh, that was so cool.
Never mind. An old-fashioned spell will suffice.
Wow, that was awesome. Alright, go for it, Graha.
It worked!
Hey, there goes the music, too. Oh! It's the eye!
Transmission. Strategic Matrix Sigma 1 now online. As a primary strategic matrix, you may address me as Sir.
You know what? That would have been perfect to have as my minion. I have it, but I should have popped it out. You're right.
Checking for new communications. None found. All units, please maintain current state. End transmission. Closing connection.
Wait, we have questions for you. Of late, no mission orders have been issued. Why not? Has there been some manner of trouble?
Reply. The extended operations unit is yet to determine guidelines for future assignments. All strategies are calculated, devised, and actioned in accordance with said guidelines. In the interim, All citizens are directed to maintain a state of combat readiness. End reply. Awaiting query.
Okay.
Can you tell us why the Extended Operations Unit hasn't yet determined the guidelines?
Unable to comply. Information unavailable or access restricted.
You always have yours with you? It's a really cool minion.
In that case, is it possible for us to communicate directly with the unit?
Access denied. Unable to establish connection.
Is there anything you can tell us? Have there been any abnormalities, like a threat to the star or widespread unrest?
Reply. Negative. All citizens continue to operate at maximum efficiency. If your operations are suboptimal, please proceed to a maintenance facility for evaluation. Otherwise, stand by at your designated post. End reply. End transmission. Closing connection.
I could activate it again, but I doubt it would be productive. What do you think?
If all the Omicrons really were running as efficiently as it claimed, then I doubt they were hoping for life here to end. As this Sir told us, there just haven't been any new instructions, and everyone is standing by.
Should be standing by at any rate. If there are those that are neglecting their duties, perhaps we can glean a clue from them. I propose we take another look around, and also try to find the operations unit.
Give them new orders. Maybe they even help us in our cause? I think that would be a good conclusion. Let us focus our search on the outpost. Alize and I will try speaking with Omicron this time, in the hopes we might learn something. Meanwhile, perhaps you and Graha could observe them from a distance. These beings are systematic and routine by nature. If there are any that aren't, it shouldn't be too difficult to spot them. If there are no questions, then let us begin at once. Oh, I forgot to read Graha and Alize. Oh well, that's fine. As we came this way, I believe I spied a promising vantage point. Follow me. And here we are. I see the twins are wasting no time with their inquiries. Let us begin observing the Omicrons. They are supposed to be standing by, so we should look for any that aren't. Oh yeah, we are gonna start shooting them. Or not shooting them. Okay, there's Alpha now. He's talking to them. There's two more over here. Could they potentially be some? Unusual behavior, okay. Find the Easter egg. There's an Easter egg? Okay. Find the Easter egg. Oh! I see it! That's no Omicron. It's a adenostoma, and a especially lively one at that. Perhaps it's stuck aboard the Ragnarok, but however it came to be here. It seems to be completely in its element. What is it doing here? Well, that's cute. Alright, I did see that one running about all over the place, so I'm gonna wait for it. Ah, shoot it! Shoot it! There we go. The Omicron wanders senselessly, as if it's lacking clear objective. I see it right over there. An Omicron wandering aimlessly where? Ah, I see it. It's left the base. Let's follow it. Yeah, let's go after whatever it's trying to do. Reckless driving on the... Daggone, this thing is... Okay. Driving on whatever this thing is called. It's not here, but it definitely came this way. I must have used the portal. Time to go through and see what we find. Okay. Oh, yeah, I need... Okay. There we go. Whoa. I just realized that star or whatever it is in that background over there, that looked pretty cool. I mean, so does that one too. What is your query? Ah, you found it. What are you doing here? I'm looking at the tree. Okay. Quite an unusual specimen. What is the device attached to it? The tree is a sample collected from another star. As it cannot survive in our environment, however, it requires life support. That is the function of the device. Okay. To go to such lengths to sustain it. Is there something special about this tree? Being foreign matter, protocol requires that we study it. As the task has been completed, the specimen may be discarded. However, when I behold the tree, I am made to feel as though there is a problem. In order to become strong, we have to continue to enhance ourselves, like we did countless others. We conquered the star whence this tree came. It's the last remnant of the dead world, and there is nothing towards which it may aspire. Yet it grows, extends its branches, sprouts, leaves, produces seeds. Why does it seek to continue? Why was it made to have in such a way and wait to an end? I do not understand. I see. Our curiosity, does this pertain to your duty? No, it does not. My apologies. I shall return to my designated post and assume a state of combat readiness. So it was acting outside of orders. Perhaps it's simply a malfunctioning Omicron. These are by no means uncommon. But it may also be a unit possessed of the ability to make decisions, one not unlike Sir. I believe this bears further investigation. To endeavor to live, even if we must depend on the forces beyond our control. Very sus robot. Tell me, Anthony, one day when this adventure becomes a part of your epic, do you think I will be mentioned in it? Of course, why wouldn't you be? Exactly what I was gonna think about saying. Maybe in a footnote? You're not here, so you can be in a story. Oh, what? Yeah, you're not here to be in a story, you're part of... I mean, I wanted him to be here just because he's my friend. I didn't think of it as an incentive putting him in a story. Yeah, I'll say, of course, why wouldn't you be? You truly think so? That would be a... Nay, I shouldn't say such things until the moment comes to pass. Never mind the embarrassment. Well, we had best get on with our task. Tracking down Sir and understanding the nature of an emotion which bears our way. Hello, world. Gratia is ready to take the next step. Does that mean we're gonna do a dungeon soon? We should return to the outpost for now. The others will wish to hear about the Errant Omicron. Alright. Back in this direction. So I gotta make my rounds. Oh, hi there. Oh, that's a very nice... Wow. I like that. Where'd you get that? That's beautiful. No, it just shows you. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, man. That's awesome. Mog Station? Okay. Okay, so it's a... You can get it. It's account wide. Gotcha. Okay, that's nice. I'll have to probably find that myself. I really like that. I have given them the short of it. If you would care to provide the full account. Okay. It appears the two of you made a promising discovery. Yep. Graz says you found a suspicious Omicron. That's good. Because the units here were of no help. They all had the same thing to say about the extended operation unit. That there's no way to arrange a direct meeting. Still, that served to prove that it's the business as usual at the outpost. But enough about us. Tell me you've learned something more useful. An Omicron trying to make sense of the meaning of life. None of the others were even a fraction as philosophical. His unit may well be the position of leadership, perhaps even one of those that comprise Sir. As we know, the Omicron invaded other stars and enhanced themselves using the spoils of conquest. With the technology at their disposal, they should be able to alter their bodies, be it in part or in whole. Setting aside the question of motive, if Sir, for example, wished to have an ordinary Omicron body, I see no reason why it would not be possible. The problem is how to go about asserting if that's what happened. When I attempted to probe further, it promptly ended the conversation. If it is indeed Sir, I doubt it would willingly reveal its true identity. So what now? I have an idea. We use lightning on the console again, but we make it stronger, much stronger. At that moment, should the unit exhibit a reaction that could suggest that it has connection to Sir. An inspired idea, I dare say it worth a try. I had a feeling you would be on board. This time you must allow me to do the honors. I will stand guard in case of incarnation draws sentries to the scene. For my part, then, I will approach our suspect and divert its attention. During which time, Anthony, I want you to observe it closely for an anomalous behavior. Okay. I should mention that shortly before you returned, an Omicron appeared from the same direction. Rather than entering the outpost, however, it ended off towards the council. At first, I assumed it was a unit on patrol, but perhaps that could only be our alert Omicron. We must seek it out and begin our operation at once. Alright, Alphino. I will stand by the console, and when it's time, I'll unleash a veritable storm. For thunder! This will work, I'm sure of it. After all, our comrades are watching over us. Come, my friend, let us find this double plague Omicron. Let's do it. Okay, where to next? Way over there, okay? If you're the one that was observing the tree, are you not? Full glad I am to find you again. I have a question for you. See? About the device which sustains the tree. Provided does not necessitate the disclosure of restricted information, very well. Gara has begun discussing the Omicron soon. Alizé would strike the council with lightning. Okay. Closely. You move your zone into target. Okay, so we're doing another one of these. Okay. I wasn't expecting to do another one of these. Look like you're ready. Alright, here I go. Yeah. After Alizé strikes an enemy. Wait. Oh, hold on. Am I not supposed to look at that one? Oh, right here. Okay, I got it. It's kind of confused. Oh, I just yelled at it. An anomaly, you say? Performing diagnostic. Error confirmed. My connection to Central Command is suffering from the intermittent failures. I must leave at once and present myself for maintenance at the nearest facility. You will excuse me. What you need, my friend, isn't maintenance. It is to confront the truth. While we spoke, our comrades struck the console used to communicate with Sir. That is the cause of your anomaly. You are connected to Sir, aren't you? No. You gonna give him an answer? Yeah. Affirmative. To what end you sought to assert this fact, I do not know. But before we speak further, we must move away from the other units. I do not wish for them to know my true identity. Okay. Very well, our friends are at the council. Let us head there. Okay. You're right, Mori. It is a very sus robot. A very sus robot. Yeah, you guys were definitely right about I would not be able to finish this last night. There's so much going on. If not, it's a miss with the other Omicrons. I hope we have found that which prevents us our advance. Yeah, I hope so too. A little joke works wonders, doesn't it? All that's left is to have the Omicron divulge the truth to us. Yeah, and hopefully a path forward. This unit struggles to understand why the tree continues to grow despite being destined to die. Let us shed light on its doubts, that we may shine the way forward.
As you have surmised, I am part of the shared intelligence of Stigma 1. It was my charge to determine the optimal path to achieving our prime function. This body had been abandoned by its former owner and lay unused. I took it and abandoned my own, and with it, my duty.
May we ask why you did this? From what we gather, it seems to be a personal matter.
Our kind did not always look as we do now. Long ago, we possessed frail and feeble bodies. Beleaguered by stronger races, our ancestors took to augmenting their flesh in order to defend themselves. What began with limited parts eventually spread to the whole body, and at last, a means was discovered to convert the mind into data, rendering even the brain obsolete. Such complete mechanical beings were called the Omicrons, and by their might, we came to reign supreme over the star.
So they had a good share of troubles too.
But even then, we did not feel secure. For we knew that the universe was home to civilizations aside from our own. Civilizations that may be stronger still than us. Rather than risk becoming the subjugated, we chose to become the subjugator. We began our conquest of the stars.
Thanks for the tissues.
The resources and knowledge we needed to reign supreme.
Okay.
We were successful in that endeavor. So powerful did we become, we could lay low even the mighty dragons.
Oh.
But then something unexpected happened. I began experiencing an error. I could no longer determine an optimal path.
You were malfunctioning.
I performed numerous full system scans, each time finding no issues. Yet the error persisted. It was then that I speculated. What could happen if we grew so powerful as to have no equal? To become stronger was essential to our existence. Our every action has been in service to this objective.
Oh, this music does not bode well.
But if nothing lies beyond this, can it be truly said that it was essential? Have we been engaging only in wanton destruction?
You could find no threat to justify your purpose.
The Omicrons will never leave this star. They will stand by until their reserves of energy is spent. For I have no path to offer them. None.
It is not our place to pass judgment on the deeds of the Omicrons. But surely, this does not have to spell the end of your people. With your power and knowledge, the possibilities are endless. Why not seek out a new purpose?
That is impossible. In the beginning, we had a higher purpose than our pursuit of power, but we lost sight of it when we so irrevocably altered our fundamental forms. When we cast aside our flesh, so too did we cast aside all that defined us. Nothing remains of who we once were. I have no aspirations. No longer can I dream. The vital spark is lost. Lost amidst circuitry and code and commands.
I believe I know how to overcome this despair. The words are ready in my mind, but ere I speak them, I want you to make me a promise. Be it across time or space, our promises have always connected us. And so I ask that you indulge me once more, that this won't be the end.
It's not, and I promise you that. You say it and I'll do it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't hold back. First, I want to visit Ishgard with you. Properly. We scarcely had time to look around last time. I should like it very much if you could show me the sights. Next, you must regale me with your greatest adventures, in the places where you lived them, if possible. I may have read about all your deeds, but there is no substitute for a first-hand account. And last but not least, a new adventure together, unlike any we've experienced before. We'll travel the lands, cross the seas, and take to the skies upon the eternal wind, and it will be marvelous. It will.
Of course, Graha. I would love to do that with you, buddy.
If you would humor me a moment. When we awaken each morning, how can we prove that we're the same individual who retired the night before? Through the remembrance of past events, we might say. We have our memories, yet there are times when we forget or recall incorrectly. What of our bodies, then? It is the same one, we might say, yet technically speaking, as living beings, our bodies are constantly changing. It will never be as it was at an earlier point in time. Our souls are no more immutable. On our star, people are known to inherit the souls of others, yet they are decidedly different beings. For my part, I've subjected my totality to much and more. I've made my body into an extension of a tower, blended my soul and memories with those of another self, and each time I would ask myself, what is it that makes me, me?
Are you able to determine an answer?
No. But that doesn't mean I'm confused. It simply means I'm the same as everyone else. So I posit this. Who we were need not prescribe what we now hold in our hearts. Whatever came before, what matters most is the present. For me, that is being here with my friends, full proud of how much we've grown together. So I urge you to not give up. Heed your heart's desire and hope that the future you long for shall be realized.
I cannot. We cannot. We cannot understand desire, nor comprehend hope. We do not know how to create such things.
We are not unlike, you and I. I too have struggled to find the courage to express and embrace my wants. If you like, I will tell you a tale. A tale of a world on the brink. Of a people who never gave up on the future. Of a man who realized his grandest dreams and then awakened to a grander reality.
Here we go again, guys. Wait, hold on. What? No. No, I thought Graha was gonna be okay. Aw, you gotta be kidding me, buddy. Well, no. They're gonna be okay. They're gonna be fine. I trust that they're gonna be fine. I trust they're gonna be fine. Let me guess, Meteon again? Or oh no, he's showing the path for us. I know we're gonna find a way to bring them back somehow.
You idiot! Just once, stay with us to the end.
And the music. We finally get to hear this song fully now. Yes, I love how they were doing it too. Each layer based off of big parts of the story of this zone. So I'm guessing I got the full song now. Man, this is such a good song. Dang, man, I was in the vibe, and then you come in, Denzi, you say, imagine Hollaback Girl coming in. Man. And the cut with the Eternal Winds when Graha was taken? Yes! Oh my gosh, dude. The vocals are controversial with people. I like the song. I really like this song. When I heard it in the trailer, I was like, oh my gosh, I need the full version of this song. I could probably jam to this all day. A crystalline path, as he paved it for us. They all seem so easily, as if nothing. How do they think we feel? The next time we meet, I'll give them such a flick, and that'll just be the start. Oh, fools, all of them, fools. I know how you feel, Alisaie, but I think they will definitely be fine. Forge ahead, amidst the sadness of Alphino's countenance, there is a newfound determination. The crystalline path Graha has paved for us. Difficult as it is, we must carry on, for our friends and all who await us in faith. So come, let us seek the path beginning. It appears to be near the outpost. I'm sure they're gonna be fine. We're gonna find some type of way to bring them back. Right over here? Okay, I see it. I won't let it break me. Don't you worry. I never have and never will. Look, Anthony, a portal has opened. Alright, well, let's go. It will surely deliver us, true. I must. It must. This is the part I really like the most. When the beat drops. It sounds so good, man. I got chills. Look up, Anthony. It's as though the stars are being devoured by the dead sun. And that's where we're headed. Into the Maw of Darkness. Yep, and I'm ready for it. Well, here is where the path begins. It ascends to dizzy heights. Let us make our way, one sure step at a time. Now more than ever, we must walk as one. Will you go and take Alice's hand? She's 17. Our friends got us this far. Their courage, their strength, their wisdom, their love. We owe it to them to continue, no matter how long it takes. Alpha and Alice will accompany you. I was not expecting them to accompany me here and now. Alright, twins, both of you take my hands and we'll cross the street together. Do not lose sight of one another. Graha paved this path for us. We were meant to follow it. Alright, well, let's go. Oh, look at them. Let's go, twins. Which way do we go? Oh, this way. Okay, gotcha. I think it's pretty cool that they letting us do this at the end. Having both Alphino and Alize follow us around. Oh yeah, my ether current too. Oh, daggone it. I just thought about it. Dine, you said with me trying to go after the ether currents, I'm gonna lose another Scion, and I was like, oh, we're not gonna lose another one, and we lost Graha. What the heck? Why not just whip out your Mustang mount and leave them like you did certain other character? No, I'm not gonna do that to the twins. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna be mean to the twins. I love them. I love Alphino and Alize. Thinker would scout the road ahead. Estrella and Urianger would trade opinions on eccentric subjects. Graha would join in their discussion, or else chat with me and Alize about the mission. Estenia would be at the rear, apart yet present. All the while, you would come and go, wherever you are needed, and together we would travel. Yeah, it was fun with everybody. All I can hear are my footsteps, footfalls. Footfalls, like the song. My heartbeat, it is so much quieter now. But the fact that we can breathe and continue on is proof that the others are still with us. They are, aren't they? Yes, LSA, they are. Put it on cinematically. I was about to fall off the cliff. I try to be all cinematic and cool, and I'm over here. That's where we are. We traveled all that together. It's like a little building up there or something. The portal is barely visible from here, up here. Truly, we've come far, much further than would have been possible if we had kept chasing perfect ideals, as we did in the past. It is because we have known failure and frustration that we have learned and grown from them, that Heidelin has entrusted us with this mission. but the fate of the very star. It's all a dream, isn't it? A long, elaborate dream. Any moment now, I'll wake up in my bed, still a student, grandfather alive. It'll go about my day, relive all the fragments of that other life faded away. And that would be happiness. Would it? That none of it? No, I won't give up these experiences. Good and bad. They are mine. They are me. Yeah, Alize, you can't give up just yet. Where's the ship? Yep. There's the ship. Rest assured I am fine, but thank you for your concern. What of yourself? Though we can't afford to be too leisurely, neither need we rush unduly. We've crossed an impossible distance to stand where we are now, and we but a few steps away from journey's end. It will be over before we know it. Yeah, that's true. Me? Oh, I still have plenty of legs left in me. Don't you worry. It's you I'm worried about. You always push yourself so hard for us, for everyone, and while we're here, we'll make sure to bear our share of the burden. Well, this is it, the end of the path, and the beginning of whatever awaits. There will be greater hardships. We may be made to feel powerless, yet come what may, let us have no regrets. No, let us have pride in what we have achieved, and what we have achieved, and how it changed us for the better. That's worth fighting for, and dying for. As they did. There are some structures up ahead, still a ways to go before we reach the dead sun. Given all of this, I know how naive it must sound to hope it all work out somehow. Still, you'll forgive me if I wish for it all the same, and for you most of all. Not that you of all people need it, it's just after all the help you've given me, for once, I want to be the one to help you. Oh, I appreciate that, Alize. But it's okay. I'm right there with you, Alize. I think at some point it will all work out. And we'll all be together, smiling and laughing once again. Making fun of each other on our adventures and stuff, of course. Whoa, look at this place. This is a very interesting looking place. And the music just stopped. Okay, that's not uncomfortable. Of all the created worlds we've seen, this one feels the most familiar. Really. This is almost... What is this? I mean, obviously there was life here at one point, but normal. It's not unlike many cities we know, but it's deathly quiet. Okay. Mayhap the inhabitants are within the buildings, or invisible to our senses. Wrong on both counts. There is simply no one here. I knew it. Meteon. It's a pretty long walk for you. Be unfortunate if we sliced you down before you came. This is how I found it when I arrived. Another star which once pulsed with life, but no longer. How it ended, I do not know. Evasion? Sickness? Suicide? None can say. None live to speak for the dead. They are gone. Gone. Search all you like, but you will only end up turning back. Okay, what's going on here?